Welcome to yet another presentation for speech. Today's topic was for watermelons, and I'm looking forward to this presentation. And I do apologize for any noises that appear in the background or anyone coming in, for I'm in the middle of work. I work at the Duval County Courthouse in San Diego, and right now I have the lovely job of filing other people's work. So it's enjoyable, but I thank them for being so kind to me and allowing me to use the computer for this single task. Well, other than that, here's the presentation. People have wondered, what is a watermelon? And watermelons are defined as the large melon-like fruit of a plant of the gourd family with smooth green skin, red pulp, and watery juice. And if that doesn't really help you understanding what a watermelon is, this next definition doesn't really help either, which is the widely cultivated African plant that yields this fruit. I will present this now that watermelon is not a fruit. It is actually a vegetable, and I'll tell you that reason later. People wonder, is watermelon a vegetable? They say, oh, no way, it has seeds. People argue, and the question is what do you think? Like I said before, it is a vegetable and not a fruit, which is surprising. I used to think, oh, it's probably my most favorite fruit, but now I guess I have a vegetable to love also. Watermelon does have a Latin name, and it's called Citrullus lanatus. I hope I pronounced that right, but that is its Latin name. I have no idea why it's called that. I don't really understand genetics and biology of fruit, so I guess that kind of helps knowing its Latin name. What you probably don't know about fruit: a watermelon is part of the Cucurbitaceae. Okay, I can't really pronounce that, so I'll look it up somewhere. But it's part of that family, and it's related to the cantaloupe, squash, and pumpkin. So that's probably one thing you didn't know. But some other things you probably don't know is that it doesn't just quench your thirst. It also will help with inflammation that contributes to conditions like asthma, atherosclerosis, I don't know, look that one up, diabetes, colon cancer, and arthritis.
You doing okay?
Yes.
You said you were gonna go. You alright?
Oh yeah, I'm in the middle of a speech. Say hello. This is one of my bosses. Say hello.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, one of my bosses just came in. So sorry about that. Another thing you probably don't know is that there are over 1,200 varieties of watermelon that are grown worldwide. Watermelon is an ideal health food because it doesn't contain any fat or cholesterol. It is also high in fiber and vitamins such as A and C, and is a good source of potassium. Ooh, potassium. As I said earlier, watermelon is a vegetable. It is related to cucumbers, pumpkins, and squash, as I said earlier. And it's lovely to know that at least. Another thing you probably didn't know was that early explorers used watermelons as canteens. I can see why, since you can just easily gut out the watermelon, enjoy its innards, and then just cut out a small portion of the watermelon, fill it up, and seal it back with water. Doesn't really heat up that easy. Another thing is pink watermelon is also a source of the potent carotenoid antioxidant, there we go, that one, lycopene, or something like that, lycopene, whatever. I don't know why I'm taking this speech class. I can't even talk English. Oh, whatever. These powerful antioxidants travel through the body, neutralizing free radicals. Every part of the watermelon is edible, even the seeds and rinds, or rinds. I believe that's the outer leathery portion, or the other things, I don't know. In Israel and Egypt, the sweet taste of watermelon is often paired with the salty taste of feta cheese. Down here in Texas, me and my friends usually compliment watermelon whenever his aunt brings it down with her malice. We use just plain old salt. It's a nice simple taste, and not many people like it, but other people use stuff like, what's it called, Lucas. I personally do not like it. It's too acidic for me, so I just use simple salt, and when I just need something sweet, I just eat the watermelon as it is. Well, other than that, in China and Japan, watermelon is a popular gift to bring a host. I can see why it's so big and filling. Watermelon is grown in over 96 countries worldwide, and that is supported by the fact that there's over 1,200 of different species. Other uses for watermelon is this recipe I found that's called frozen watermelon lemonade. The ingredients are 3 cups of watermelon cubes that with the seeds removed, a half cup of raspberries, 3/4 of a cup of sugar, half a cup of water, the juice of 2 lemons, which is about more or less half a cup, and 1.5 cups of strawberry flavored calorie carbonated water that is chilled. Continuing on with this simple recipe is how to make it. You just have to place the watermelon cubes and raspberries in a blender. You blend them up until they are smooth, and pour a sieve and discard the pulp. Combine the sugar and water in a small saucepan. Stirring constantly just until the sugar dissolves. Set aside, allow to cool slightly. Stir the sugar, water, and lemon juice onto the watermelon and raspberry juice mixture. Pour the juice mixture onto a covered freezer container. Freeze until firm. Use an ice cream spoon and spoon the mixture into tall glasses. Pour 3 to 4 tablespoons of strawberry flavored water over the frozen juice into each glass and then serve immediately, for it will freeze. For it will melt. So, good notes right there. And some nutrition information for those who are worrying about this drink. And this is for each serving. It does contain 99 calories, so you can enjoy a nice relaxing drink and not have to worry about your weight. It has 5 grams of protein, 25 grams of carbs, 23 grams of sugar, 0.3 grams of fat, 0 grams of cholesterol, 2 milligrams of sodium, and 0.6 grams of fiber. So, fiber, helpful. There are many other different uses for watermelon in cooking or ceremonies. I would be here all day conducting a lovely speech for this presentation, so maybe for another time. But for today, I will have to stop here. Thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoyed it.